Alan Wingrove from Learning to Achieve.
And I'm Joy Hankins from Aspen Waite Legal. In this clip, we're going to be talking to you about sickness absence and where the employee is suspected of malingering when they're off sick but not really sick.
John is a keen sportsman but has recently had a back injury. He's an engineer providing software support to customers, so he has a technical and customer facing role on a rota. He's been off work for 2 weeks with a back injury and has just submitted a sick note for a further 2 weeks. However, at the end of the second week, he was seen by another member of his team who was driving on his way home, power walking into the local leisure centre. So Joy, what action should the employer start to take at this point?
Well, after 4 weeks, it's reasonable to ask the employee's GP for a medical report. And you may want to invite John in for a consultation meeting to discuss and review that report with you, particularly if he's showing no early signs of returning to work. During that meeting, you clearly confront him with what the other employees saw, checking the other employee is happy to be named. Bear in mind, this may not be cut and dry. Walking can often be a good cure for back pain. He could have been going into the leisure centre for physio. But if so, I suggest you ask him to back it up through documentation or proof of his course of physio. You could discuss at the review meeting whether or not John might work from home or if there's anything you could do to facilitate his return to work. However, if John lies to you and denies actually going into the leisure centre, it puts it on a different complexion. It's more misconduct, it's more a case of malingering, and you want to be very clear that on his return to work he is likely to face disciplinary action for that. This review meeting would be part of a formal process to assess his capability for work, and you'd want to set a review date for a further review meeting in relation to his back problem and his likely to return to work, and on that second date you'd probably want another medical report as well. But it's something to take action on, otherwise morale could be affected. Nobody wants employees taken sick and then going off for a Zumba class.
Okay, Joy, thanks very much. That's really helpful.
It's a pleasure, thank you.
And it's good night from her.
And it's good night from him. Good night.
Good night.